Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll. Well, the next step here, I thought was going to be curling her hair, but it isn't. It's putting in the conditioner now. This is called Heads Up Styler Conditioner. And what you do is you take equal water to equal amount of the conditioner, and you get this in a spritz bottle, and that's what we do now. We spray this on her hair. So let's do that. This is a no rinse. So you just work that into her hair. There we go. Well, she looks a mess, but not for long. Okay, now we're going to start combing her hair out. So I have a bit of a wide tooth comb here, and we'll just start doing some combing here. Let's get these bangs. Now, I watched Robert Tonner with his doll that he did, a Miss Revlon doll, and I'm following all his steps. And my arm might get in the way. I'm hoping not, but I know you're supposed to start at the bottom and work your way up, so let's do that. Let's work at the bottom, get the little knots out, and well, that does help. You can tell when you're combing through that her your comb is gliding through this a lot easier. Wow, what a difference. If I had not put that in there, I wonder how she would have been. Now I am going to snip some of this and just make sure that it's, because we got some stragglies hanging. We are losing some hair here, but I wonder, you know, since when's the last time she had a really good going over like this, you know, so. Wow, what a difference. I would have been struggling a lot more with her hair if I had not used that stuff in her hair. I know I've done it. I've done some other dolls' hair, like just combing through and without anything in it. Wow. You know, conditioners do that. They help your hair out so that you're not pulling so much. You know, but this is more like a doll conditioner, not a for human hair or anything of that sort. So it does the same probably idea, makes the hair softer, more workable. This nylon hair. Ooh, look at that, eh? Remember, you can't get that hair to grow back, so you want to be really careful, you know. I have a person who asked me if there were books that could be used to learn how to work with your dolls. I'm going to do a video on that after I'm done with this doll here, and we're going to talk about that topic there. It's a very good topic. My take while I'm doing this here is that books are great, but I also like to steer away from books because you're getting other people's ideas, and not every doll works in those ideas. Sometimes you got to venture off and, you know, find a your own plan for that doll, because it's just not working out the way you were hoping it would work out, and the book's just not covering that what's happening to your doll. So you also have to be innovative and try to solve on your own too. Books are wonderful. I'm not saying they're not, but they're not the key to the whole issue when it comes to your doll. You know, so you want to make sure that you are addressing the problem, you know, not according always to a book, sometimes to a book. Another thing with books is that they become outdated and materials change and better things come in that can help your doll. So you don't want to get stuck in a book with old ideas and where there's better equipment out there that you could be using, or better products out there that you could be using. And, you know, that's what you want to make sure you're always moving to the times when it comes to your doll and how you're restoring your doll. So, you know, some old ways are great. You know, some old ways could be just 10 years old. But 10 years ago, we didn't have the products like we do today. So you're changing with the times. But books are a good foundation to get you started. But to live to that book, I don't do that. Some things are just basic common sense. Some things you need a little bit of insight for. And so books have their place. I'm never going to take a book out of doll collecting, or doll restoration, I should say, or collecting. But at the same time, I don't live by them for the whole restoration of the doll. Sometimes I'm just moving on my own and doing what I think is best for the doll. And, you know, that's how you got to be too in this. When, you know, so I will be referring you to some books. Some can be very expensive, and expensive to me is like $100 on a book. I have one here that cost me a little bit, but you can find it cheaper, you know, if you keep looking. A good place to start, if you're in the U.S., is Thrift's Books. I bought some of my books from them. Also, I've been gifted books, and if somebody is not into the restoration, maybe they'll gift you a book. I can't say for sure. Another thing is hit your thrift stores. Thrift stores, I found quite a few books from there as well. And so be open to different ways, because you'll find those books, like we had a place here too that stole just, we still have it here, and it still sells used books. And I have found the odd sewing book there that, you know, that has helped me out. There's some books that are about dolls and everything too. So you just want to keep your avenues open for everywhere, and hopefully you hit some of those areas when it comes for, you know, your doll restoration before you start, that you look into those areas and make sure that you cover everything, because money's a factor also, what your affordability is. So used stores are great. I was just at a used store, and there was a book there about dolls and doll houses. I already had the book. Someone gifted it to me, but I left it there for somebody else who comes along who might have wanted it and get into this as well. You never know. And the book's not there now, so somebody grabbed it, you know. And I was like, yay, good, you know. So gone now. So who knows who's trying to get into this just as well, and good for them, you know. In my area here where I'm at, I'm so far about the only one I know that does this sort of work on dolls. Maybe someone's doing it quietly, who knows? You know, so you never want to say you're the only one, but as I know of, I'm it in my area. But like I say, who knows? Someone could be out there trying to start up their own little business, you know, with dolls. Quietly, and just because I was quiet for a long time too, so it's up to, you know, that person how they want to put themselves out there. But you know, we have like I say, we have social media now that we can get out there and there we go, and expand our world. So anyways, boy, she turned out really nice. Her hair did. Wow. Next we'll be curling it now. We're going to be looking at curling her hair. We've got a lot of the area out, so I'm going to start curling her hair, and I'll be back with you as I move along. Okay, so stay tuned, more to come. Do a few little snips on her hair, just a few, nothing great, just to get some this stuff right down here that's just hanging, just down here. We're not going to the hair or anything like that, just we're going to trim it up a little bit. All right, thank you for joining me. We'll be coming back with some more. Bye bye.